Hi guys, I'm Yunus Khan from TradeFair TV. We're at the Bombay Exhibition Center where the 7th InterSolar India 2015 is taking place. As you all can see, there's a lot of crowds coming in and out. Go inside and have a look. I'm at the 7th edition of InterSolar India 2015. As you can see, the registrations are happening out here. The crowd is filled. A lot of positive energy flowing in and out for this event. There are around 200 exhibitors and they're expecting more than 10,000 visitors to come. As you can see, a lot of crowd here and there. I'm going to talk to some visitors and chat them about. Hi.
Hi.
So I want to talk to you. I want to ask you, what is your intention of coming to ICI? What do you feel and how this event is going to benefit you?
InterSolar is actually one of the best solar exhibitions all around the world, and everyone wants to make sure that they are there at InterSolar wherever it may be in the world. So since we are based out of Mumbai, we want to come here to see the new products that are there in the market, what the development is in the market, in the solar field, because everyone knows solar is the future. And InterSolar is, I think, the best exhibition. That's where you should be. Everyone who wants to do solar should be here to know what is happening. So solar is the future, and that's the way to go.
What are you looking forward from InterSolar India 2015?
I came to see the exhibition because solar energy is the future of our country. There is cut of power in our country and we are facing very serious problem in electricity, in supplying and distribution also. And it is our need of future and the development of the country.
I'm at the 7th edition of InterSolar India 2015. So I'm with Katrina, she's in the organizing committee, and we're going to ask her about the InterSolar India 2015. Can you please tell us about details about what ICI is?
Yeah, InterSolar India is the leading platform for the solar industry, and we are very happy that we have organized the exhibition this year for the 7th time here in Mumbai. What makes InterSolar India so special is that we combine, on the one hand, the business, the companies, on the other hand, policymakers. And also that we have an exhibition on the one hand, and on the other hand, many conferences. And for example, last year, we have integrated the conference into the exhibition, so we have a full-fledged conference center at the back of the exhibition center, and this was very well received as well by the exhibitors as well as by the conference delegates, because there are many synergies. This year we have started quite a few new initiatives. So for the first time, the Indo-German Energy Forum was hosted here at the exhibition, so it also gave a lot of discussions and interaction between policymakers and the business itself.
What is the future of solar sector in India?
India is a growing economy, or one of the growing economies, and which also means that there's a growing demand of energy. You need energy for the production, etc. And as we all know, the resources are getting scarce and scarce. And solar industry is more or less the energy future for India. And when you also see what Prime Minister Modi now has announced, 100 gigabyte until 2020, I think it's very clear, that in which direction India is moving, and I think that's the best way to go.
I also want to ask you that what was the experience and what was the volume of business that was created from the edition last year, the event which happened last year? What was the volume of business? How was it beneficial for the exhibitors and the sponsors and the stakeholders?
Compared to last year, we have an increase of 30% in square meters and exhibitor numbers, and so far around 40% increase in visitor numbers. I was just walking around yesterday a bit and talking to some exhibitors, and they all told me that the show is great and that they got many really good inquiries. Really, the visitor of the qualities, the quality of the visitor is really brilliant, and so we are very confident that exhibitors make good business.
So, any message for watching the show?
Yeah, I would say use today still and come on site and get the latest information on InterSolar India.
Thank you so much. I'm with Mr. Brijesh Nair. He is the head of InterSolar India. Thank you for giving us your precious time. So I wanted to ask you, what's the legendary history about InterSolar India?
InterSolar India has a big history behind it. It's a part of the global gamut that is InterSolar. InterSolar started off in a very small town called Pforzheim in Germany. And if you look back at the history, we had the first show was about 5 exhibitors and 75 visitors in a very small town, as I've told you, in Pforzheim in Germany. From there, it has grown by leaps and bounds, and we have gone to a city called Freiburg, from where we did it in Munich for the past now 10 years. I think in the peak we have seen around 2,200 odd exhibitors with around a lakh visitors. Apart from that, in 2008 we ventured into international regions, and we could first do the show in San Francisco. In 2008 we went into China. We did it in India. It was in 2009 we ventured into the Indian waters. We are now fully a global show because we have multiple shows in various areas, like in Middle East we have launched it, in South America we have launched the show. So it's a total international show as such, and with a lot of side events.
Can you please provide us with a number of exhibitors, coming forward for the event?
Okay, this is a pretty matured show, the InterSolar India. Now it's the 7th edition, as you know. For the past 6 years, we have been developing in various fronts. So this year we have about 200 exhibitors from various verticals. So you can see the manufacturing front. You can see a lot of developers, EPC players participating in this company, in this show. Also, there is a lot of new areas which is developed in this show, like for example energy storage, which we have implemented in Germany, and we are also replicating the same in India. Definitely the solar has got a huge future because there are a lot of unutilized barren lands which can be converted into solar farms. And I was just listening to the few policy makers yesterday. They say that this year again we are going to put up around 3 to 4 gigawatts, and next year it is going to be huge. About 10 to 12 gigawatts is going to be put up in solar.
So any message for viewers who are watching this?
Definitely, solar is the future, and yes, and contribute to the climate change as good as possible.
Thank you so much. I'm Yunus Khan from TradeFair TV. I'm at the exhibition center and we're talking to Mr. Bhuvesh Kumar Patel. So I wanted to ask you, we are launching a new product this year, the Reva project. What do you feel about it? How is the response coming from the people?
Reva project is the Reva Ultra Mega Solar project. It is 750 megawatt, and the response is very good. And with the help of InterSolar, we get latest technology available in the world to be in our projects, so that the latest and the most modern technologies will be there in our projects, and it will help in the power generation as well as networking and their linkage.
So what do you think is the future of solar power in India?
The future of solar is very, very, very acceptable and easily come up with very good results in India.
So do you want to give any message to our viewers who are watching the show?
Yes, InterSolar is helping India to establish a linkage between most modern technology with our Indian persons.